नमस्कार, मैं आरबी सिंह यादव और आप देख रहे हैं मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल आरबी सिंह यादव एडिटर। आज हम अपना ये वीडियो राहुल गांधी की कल हुई प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के जरिए शुरू करेंगे। आप पहले सुनिए राहुल गांधी जी को कि उन्होंने अपनी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में क्या कहा, और उसके बाद फिर कोहिमा में जो उन्होंने एक भीड़ को रैली के रूप में संबोधित किया, फिर वो सुनाएंगे। पहले मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, उसके बाद फिर आपको ये वीडियो सुनवाते हैं। सुनिए राहुल गांधी को।
किया था प्रधानमंत्री ने नागालैंड के लोगों से कमिटमेंट किया था, उस कमिटमेंट को भी पूरा नहीं किया गया जो एग्रीमेंट था। तो ये यात्रा महाराष्ट्र तक जाएगी। एक इशू है, मैं चाहता था कि पैदल यात्रा हो, मगर वो थोड़ा ज्यादा लंबा हो जाता, टाइम नहीं था। तो ये हाइब्रिड यात्रा है, मगर हमारी कोशिश रहेगी कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा टाइम हम जहां भी पैदल चल सकें हम पैदल चलें। आपके अब सवाल हो या अंग्रेजी में बोल दूं? Should I say it in English? Last year we did a Bharat Jodo Yatra from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, which was a very impactful, successful yatra. It helped bring the people of India together, and it transformed the political narrative and placed a alternative narrative to the divisive narrative of the BJP. We've decided to do a similar yatra from east to west. We decided to start in Manipur because of the tragedy that has taken place there. The loss of life, loss of property, violence, and of course the fact that the Prime Minister has not even cared to visit the state, which I think is a sad and shameful affair. And we are going to go all the way to Maharashtra. I would have liked it to be a pedal yatra, walking yatra, but time constraints are there, so we have decided to make it a hybrid yatra. It will be our attempt to walk as much as possible. There are some places where walking is difficult and there are other issues. But the idea behind the Nyaya Yatra is to fight for justice, to raise the issue of justice, social, political, and economic justice. And each state has its own characteristics, so to raise state-specific issues. Nagaland itself had been given a commitment by the Prime Minister 9 years ago, which has been broken, which has not been completed. And that is something that many people in Nagaland have told us, mentioned to us, that look, the Prime Minister had committed certain things to us and nothing is being done. So that is the idea. Now, I'm happy to take your questions, starting with the person from Nagaland.
Hi sir, welcome to London once again.
Thank you.
So my question is also with regards to the Indian political issue. You are well aware it's been more than 25 years the issues has been pending. So according to you, why do you feel is the central government neglecting to give a required solution to the Nagas? And if the Congress and the India bloc comes to power in the upcoming election, will you give an assurance that the solution would be achieved for the Nagas?
I've been speaking to quite a few Naga leaders, and they're absolutely perplexed as to why no progress has been made. Frankly, we are not even clear about what the Prime Minister envisioned in terms of a solution. Nobody, I mean, it's a superficial document that says, yes, we are going to work towards peace and joint sovereignty, but it's not clear what exactly they mean. And a lot of the Naga organizations here simply don't understand what the Prime Minister was trying to do and what the way forward is. Clearly, there is a problem that needs resolution. And clearly that is a problem that will require conversation, listening to each other and working in implementing a solution. And that is lacking as far as the Prime Minister is concerned. Why the Prime Minister has not acted, I'm frankly the wrong person to ask that question to, because I don't know his mind, I don't know his approach, but I do get the sense that the Prime Minister promises things without thinking them through. He made many promises, to the youth of India. He made promises about education, employment, and I think he just made them. And I get the sense that people are disturbed that the Prime Minister's credibility is on the line and nothing has happened for 9 years. We, of course, are committed to a solution to the problem over here.
See.
So you started a Nyaya Yatra. The Congress has said that this is not an electoral yatra. Before coming here, you had attended a number of Lok Sabha elections preparatory meetings. How do you see the Congress placed in taking on the BJP electorally in 2024? Thank you.
I see the India Alliance placed very well in taking on the BJP in 2024. The yatra is a ideological yatra. It is designed to place certain issues on the table and frankly to place squarely on the table the issue of huge amount of injustice that is taking place in this country. There is an election campaign. We will fight that election campaign. There will be an election process. We will take part in that process. But the yatra is to place certain ideas on the table firmly in front of the people of India. And these are ideological ideas. It's a alternative vision to what the BJP says, the divisive vision of the BJP. तो जो भारत छोड़ो न्याय यात्रा है वो विचारधारा की यात्रा है. इंडिया अलायंस चुनाव लड़ेगा, अच्छी तरह चुनाव लड़ेगा, चुनाव जीतेगा. ये इस यात्रा का लक्ष्य जो न्याय का सवाल है उसको जनता के सामने रखने का है. सामाजिक न्याय, आर्थिक न्याय, राजनीतिक न्याय, उसमें बहुत सारी इश्यूज हैं. कास्ट सेंसस का इशू है. जैसे यहाँ पे नागालैंड में अभी बातचीत हुई कि यहाँ पे वायदे किए गए थे, वो वायदे तोड़े गए हैं. मणिपुर में आपको दिख रहा है क्या हुआ है. तो इन मुद्दों को उठाने की यात्रा है, विचारधारा की यात्रा है. इलेक्शन कैंपेन होगा, वो प्रोसेस चलेगी, उसमें हम सब भाग लेंगे.
हाँ जी.
और भारत जोड़ो यात्रा जो पहला चरण था उसमें भी मैं था यात्रा में. उसमें आप पैदल चलते थे तो लाखों लोग साथ होते थे. इस बार यात्रा में हर 2 मिनट पर आपको उतरना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि कतार में इतने लोग होते हैं. आगे आपको लगता है कि आपको नीचे उतरना ही होगा. भी एक सवाल और है सर इससे जुड़ा हुआ.
एक ही सवाल.
अगर
एक सवाल.
ये आपका अच्छा सवाल है, इसका मैं पहले जवाब दे देता हूं. देखिए, टाइम की कमी है. अभी हम मणिपुर नागालैंड में हैं. यहाँ पे काफी लंबे गैप्स हैं, तो उसमें तो बस में ही जा रहे हैं. मगर जब हम असम में, बंगाल में, बाकी स्टेट्स में आएंगे तो मुझे लगता है कि जो वॉकिंग एलिमेंट है वो ऑटोमेटिकली बढ़ जाएगा. मगर टाइम का इशू है क्योंकि हम इसको मतलब 4-5 महीने लंबा तो नहीं खींच सकते हैं. वो पिछली यात्रा 150 दिन की थी, 150 दिन नहीं है, तो इसको थोड़ा हमें टाइट करना पड़ रहा है.
रूल है, एक व्यक्ति एक सवाल. इंद्रजीत
from India today. I just wanted to ask you about the status of the India Alliance. I come from West Bengal. There's a lot of curiosity about what is the status of discussions with the Trinamool Congress, and is there going to be an alliance between Congress and TMC because you are entering West Bengal?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the status of the India Alliance is very good. We are in conversation with our partners. The issue of seat sharing is being taken up. Those discussions are ongoing, and I think they're going quite well. Let us see where those discussions end. But broadly, a lot of those are quite simple. They're not complex discussions, and they're relatively easy discussions to have. So I'm quite confident that they will be resolved.
Sanjay.
I think that, huh?
No supplementary, please, Sanjay. No supplementary, please.
हिंदी कर देते हैं.
अच्छा, हिंदी में. अच्छा, एक मिनट.
Relax, don't. तो देखिए, इंडिया अलायंस के जो प्रोसेसेस हैं, डिस्कशंस हैं, अच्छी तरह चल रहे हैं। ज्यादातर जगह आसान है, ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेशंस नहीं है। एक दो जगह थोड़े ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हैं, मगर मुझे लगता है कि काफी आसानी से जो सीट शेयरिंग की बात है और बाकी चीजें हैं, हम इनको रिजॉल्व कर देंगे और काफी अच्छा इंडिया अलायंस चुनाव लड़ेगा।
हाँ संजय।
राहुल जी, आपने कल एक सभा में कहा था कि आप एक अल्टरनेट विजन देंगे इंडियन की यात्रा। वो अल्टरनेट विजन चुनाव के दौरान आएगा, उससे पहले आएगा, और अल्टरनेट विजन में कुछ ब्रॉड एक पैरामीटर्स क्या है, ये स्पेल आउट कर सकते हैं?
ऑल्टरनेट विजन का फाउंडेशन हमने पिछली यात्रा में रखा था कि हम नफरत का हिंदुस्तान, बटा हुआ टूटा हुआ हिंदुस्तान नहीं चाहते हैं। हम हार्मोनियस भाईचारे का हिंदुस्तान चाहते हैं। और वो भारत जोड़ो यात्रा वाज अ रिसाउंडिंग सक्सेस। एवरीबॉडी, इवन द बीजेपी पीपल से इट। नाउ उसका अगला कदम जो बीजेपी का जो मॉडल है, जो नफरत भरा हिंसा का मॉडल है, वो अन्याय का मॉडल भी है। उसमें 2-3 बड़े उद्योगपतियों को देश का पूरा धन मिल जाता है। जो ब्रॉड हमारी कम्युनिटीज हैं, सोशल ग्रुप्स हैं, दलित हैं, आदिवासी हैं, ओबीसी हैं, उनका पार्टिसिपेशन नहीं होता है। मैंने उदाहरण दिया, 90 अफसरों का मैंने उदाहरण दिया। और पूरे देश में इस बात को एक्सेप्ट की गई कि हिंदुस्तान की सरकार को जो ओबीसी हैं, दलित हैं, आदिवासी हैं, वो चलाते ही नहीं है। तो ये इश्यूज उठाई जाएंगी। बट मेन चीज हम रखना चाहते हैं कि जिस प्रकार से देश में अन्याय हो रहा है, इस अन्याय के बीच में और नफरत और हिंसा के बीच में लिंक है। अन्याय से नफरत बढ़ रही है, हिंसा बढ़ रही है, और बीजेपी आरएसएस का लक्ष्य एक्चुअली चुने हुए लोगों को हिंदुस्तान का पूरा फायदा, पूरा धन पकड़ाने का है। तो ये हम न्याय यात्रा में थोड़ी डिटेल में स्टेट वाइज हम ये बात जनता के सामने रखेंगे।
जयेंद्र, एक सवाल।
राहुल जी, इंडिया गठबंधन के लिए आपने कहा कि तैयारी अच्छी चल रही है और बीजेपी को हराएंगे, लेकिन पिछली जो बैठक हुई उसमें संयोजक का सवाल उठा और नीतीश कुमार ने ये कहते हुए ठुकरा दिया कि ममता बनर्जी इस पर सहमत नहीं और इस बात से नीतीश कुमार नाराज है। क्या आप लोगों को इस बात की आशंका है कि नीतीश कुमार आने वाले दिनों में इंडिया गठबंधन छोड़कर एनडीए में शामिल हो सकते हैं?
नहीं, देखिए, इन चीजों में फ्रैंकली बोलूं तो मीडिया इन चीजों को बहुत ओवर प्ले करता है। जो मीटिंग में मूड था, जिस प्रकार से बातचीत होती है, जो ह्यूमर होती है, भाईचारा होता है, उसको आप बताते नहीं हो। आप एक मुद्दे को उठा के मतलब मेन इश्यूज को बना देते हो। देखिए, देयर इज म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट and affection between the leaders of the India formation. And the India formation is a ideological formation that is placing itself in opposition to the idea of the RSS and the BJP. I'm very confident, मुझे बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस है कि इंडिया अलायंस में ऐसी छोटी छोटी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, ये सब रिजॉल्व हो जाएंगी और हम एक साथ मिलकर बीजेपी के खिलाफ चुनाव लड़ेंगे और उनको हराएंगे।
संदीप,
यात्रा will be spending about 11 days in Uttar Pradesh. With the yatra and the yatris, including yourself, visit the Ram temple at Ayodhya. So that is the biggest political issue that the BJP has right now.
Well, the issue, frankly, you see, the RSS and the BJP have made the 22nd January function a completely political Narendra Modi function. It's become a RSS, BJP function. And I think that is why the Congress president said that he would not go to the function. We are open to all religions, all practices. Even the authorities of the Hindu religion, the biggest authorities of the Hindu religion, have made their view public about what they think about the 22nd January function, that it is a political function, right? So it is difficult for us to go to a political function which is designed around the Prime Minister of India and designed around the RSS. We made it clear that whoever would like to visit the Ram temple, among our partners, among our party, is more than welcome to do it. It's difficult for us to visit on the 22nd and say that, you know, this is a Prime Minister's function, this is a RSS function, and we are going to go. It's not possible for us. जो तो ये राम मंदिर 22 तारीख का फंक्शन जो है, ये राजनीतिक फंक्शन बन गया है. हिंदू धर्म के जो हमारे लीडर्स हैं, जो अथॉरिटीज हैं, उन्होंने कहा है कि वो नहीं जा पाएंगे क्योंकि ये राजनीतिक फंक्शन बन गया है. आरएसएस ने, बीजेपी ने 22 तारीख को एक चुनावी फ्लेवर, इलेक्शन फ्लेवर, पॉलिटिकल फ्लेवर दे दिया है. इसीलिए कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट ने इनकार किया वहां जाने का. जहां तक धर्म की बात है, हम सब धर्मों के साथ ये कहना चाहते हैं कि जो भी जाना चाहता है जा सकता है, कांग्रेस पार्टी से जा सकता है, बट वी कैन नॉट बी पार्टी टू अ पॉलिटिकल फंक्शन. इट बिकम्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर अस when the Prime Minister of India and the RSS, our principal opponents, have captured a function and turned it into an election function.
Young lady from Nagaland. एक मिनट.
Esther here from Nagaland News Network.
She's talking. Respect her, please.
Esther here from Nagaland News Network, and I'm going to be asking in context to the state, of course. So, sir, Nagaland is going through a breakdown right now because of illegal taxation. So can you tell us how this yatra that you are doing right now is going to help in bringing justice to those people who are being taxed illegally and continuously for
years? The first step in answering the question of justice is listening to the people and understanding exactly the nature of the injustice that they are feeling. And that is what we are trying to do. I said in the Bharat Jodo Yatra, we used to walk for 7-8 hours and we used to speak for 20-30 minutes. It is the same idea here. We've come here to listen to the people of Nagaland and we have spoken to many people. I spent the whole of last evening talking to delegations. I have spoken to many people on the streets here to get a sense of how they are feeling, what the sense of betrayal is, what the anxiety is. With regards to the taxation issue, I think that is something that our local leadership would be much better at answering than I am. But from my perspective, listening is the first step to understanding and resolving unfairness.
मनोज जी सी, राहुल जी, मनोज जी सी, मनोज अजीत आप लोग हो गया, प्लीज बैठ जाइए जी, प्लीज बैठ जाइए.
Well, our rally, our yatra has a fixed route, and we are going to follow that route. We're going to follow the route that I'm on. This is a route that we have designed, and we're going to stick to this route. I actually don't know. I can check and tell you, but I will be somewhere on the route of the yatra. I think we will be in Assam.
परेशान होते हैं तो आप कैलाश मानसरोवर यात्रा भी कहते हैं, हिमाचल करते नीचे आए, आप अपने को शुरू भक्ति करते हैं और शुरू भक्ति करते हैं, लेकिन उसके बावजूद सियासत में जब बीजेपी और प्रधानमंत्री तमाम लोग कहते हैं कि कांग्रेस पार्टी गांधी परिवार हिंदू विरोधी है, उसका जवाब कैसे देंगे?
देखिए, जो मेरी सोच है, जो सचमुच में धर्म को मानता है वो धर्म के साथ पर्सनल रिश्ता रखता है, वो अपनी लाइफ में धर्म का प्रयोग करता है। जो धर्म के साथ पब्लिक रिश्ता रखता है, मतलब जो धर्म यहां पे पहनता है, वो धर्म का फायदा उठाने की कोशिश करता है। मैं अपने धर्म की फायदा उठाने की कोशिश नहीं करता, मुझे उसमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, मगर मैं जो धर्म है उसके जो प्रिंसिपल्स हैं उससे अपनी जिंदगी जीने की कोशिश करता हूं। तो मैं लोगों के साथ ठीक से बर्ताव करता हूं, लोगों की इज्जत रखता हूं। जब कोई मुझे कुछ कहता है, मैं अहंकार से नहीं बोलता हूं, उसकी बात सुनता हूं, नफरत नहीं फैलाता हूं। यह मेरे लिए हिंदू धर्म है और इसका मैं अपनी जिंदगी में पालन करता हूं। मगर मुझे इसको अपनी शर्ट पे पहनने की जरूरत नहीं है। जो इसको मानते नहीं है उनको शर्ट पे पहनने की जरूरत होती है। तो ये बात है।
ओके, शुक्रिया राहुल जी, 25 मिनट हो गए। शुक्रिया शुक्रिया।
Thank you for this loving and affectionate Naga style welcome.
Tadi akam subwa liba asir nonoge akam subwa akizaba to mapalar.
I've now been traveling in your state for 2 days, and I must tell you, I've had a really special time.
Asli manong pa anan pupa chachar asir mabang tajung ajungwa napur yimyangwer pa palar.
Last year, we walked from Kanyakumari to Kashmir in the Bharat Jodo Yatra to bring the people of India together, different religions, different languages, different cultures, different ideas. We brought them together.
Taubakam Kashmir nu Kanya Kumari dasi napur ti madamba asir napur lungjam nakta zamichino pai ipating de makia chachaliasa.
And we thought that we should do a similar yatra from east to west.
Asir kasaji napur lungjam zamichino pai east to west kasa chachazi malongtat.
And we wanted to send a message. We wanted to send a message that the Northeast is as important as any other part of India.
Asir asalnya Rahul Gandhi tanga tabaji Northeast state ma kasa India nungar maji kasa jinjang ta sayunaba michino ibaya lamdat.
It doesn't matter if the population is less, but the importance has to be the same.
Ya asano nizang achumbaji mas saka nabura sushi tungti bang asir parlok chi kangadang tungti ta sayubaji tungti bang ba.
This morning, I had tea with some people in a village,
Alichan.
Alichan.
Yes. Patarudang Alijino asano wa makibong kakidang iya tanur tilachazaner sungujima sisa ubang lamsa liasa.
We were driving by, and they invited us to have tea with them.
Parlok asan linger gudang arudada parlok yang ashi kita makjong saga pelasata sungu ajamzi chau dong paya pelasita jamza liasa.
And one of the little girls who was having tea with us asked me, what is the idea behind your yatra?
Asir parlok runong manali ba ayur jano kam tanak kadi na ya yaruba yatraya kichi tadz ta sandangalias.
So I told her I had heard that there was a very special person in that house, and the purpose of my yatra was to come and listen to her.
Pai kudangaji angashi ni ki kangadang tungdibang ki kano ayo kayuku. Kajiba surabangla tanuria seng ya dashi asandangar ta payangatat.
To understand what the people of Nagaland are feeling, what they are thinking, and to also understand their way of life, their way of living.
Asano naganungar kumatima damer kaji kumaliba lirur asir kupa janga rishikangshir aji kangadang betet na bayagya roller.
There is a ideological war going on in India.
Asir Indiano tangatapa asir talamba kangasasya utar.
The RSS and the BJP are attacking all the different cultures in this country.
India limano takudang sitir nagalima tenalir RSS asir BJP demi tamamba yams subaliba liru ajungwa raksa rishikangshidagi.
I can see while I'm driving through these roads, your history, your culture, your tradition, your way of life.
Pai kohimanungi yadashi atung dangaseng naganungar indang subaliba kuta temerak tasabaji payanga tatatogo.
In fact, just now, when I was giving, but just before I gave my speech, I was told that the people understand English.
Pai umatan zaktang pai asendang les asir pai asunung naganungar ajungwa English chimbi dera asa angata derta angazogo.
That's a good thing.
Aji kangata chong.
But I wanted my speech translated in Naga language.
Chugo pai asunung ajungwa angata zimbajino kichi sidir saga piushiagi nanuki miba da pai asinung jajagi mib takse.
Because this is the language you use to talk to each other. So I have to respect it when I come here.
Pai kijiba awushagi mib zagangasir ya aslima asir iba jangangasunu nisung tupudap ka kamer anongji awagi mib zagang ta pai shialesa.
And I do the same when I go to Karnataka or when I go to Bengal.
Pa kuba jaga nongotirwaka Karnataka sang Bengal nunga sang pai pi ushiasir pi subalba jakam subam share.
Or to Kerala.
Asir yamaji Kerala nunga lununga yamaji am share.
And this is the language and the culture that the RSS and the BJP are attacking and disrespecting.
Iba kasaji asunungi kuda akam subam share saka iba ya raksa zuba BJP asir RSS temi inyak taki.
What you speak, who you worship, what you eat, your marriage traditions, these are your traditions. These are nobody else's business.
Asanok subaliba chiachimba asir pi inyak naba kuba asanok lier ibaya shingaya raksasa mago.
As an Indian person, it is my duty to respect these cultures, these traditions, these histories.
Pa asalina Rahul Gandhi India nor sungsuda jungwa sinongji pa kuba udirwaga ajak nam agam zubu kasagazer.
I'm almost ashamed to tell you that after what has happened in Manipur, the Prime Minister of India has not gone there.
Alimano nisong shisas mali tasabaji Manipur no ida tim dimasanoa Indian nor Prime Minister by Tandadashi parno masamda.
As an Indian person, I am ashamed that my Prime Minister has not been to Manipur yet.
Pa Indian nor asano Indian nor Prime Minister kadi Manipur nor ida tim dimaliba masamdang dasibi akabilamer.
Their politics have torn the state apart. They have divided the state. They have weaponized the state. They have burnt the state. And they cannot even step foot in the state.
Politics ajanga state ji lamdang zmagok lamsajum zmagok saka prang bong supoliba asirbo Carmen imsa ajanga iba Manipur nong iba talamba ja agazugo.
And that is the idea of the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra.
Anongji Nagalima India lima tanga nungbo ibaya madaluk taksisi RSS asuparluk windang policy jamar taksisa damba ibaya trayawer.
For the people of Nagaland to have to drive through these roads is injustice to the youngsters, to the old people of Nagaland.
Nagalima no paya rupa lemangya tanga yang upa kita nga asunuk lanora sushi asunuk tangu tim kupa mangur aji sasabilemzer.
It is a betrayal of the people of Nagaland.
Ya asunuk asyuk tsaba mabar lir.
How are we expected to bring a positive future to the young people of Nagaland with these routes?
Ibama lemang tiaba yagi ibatan sanong nagalungar tangan manaba acung tsaba tim la konglir.
You say that there are competitive exams in India.
Asunuki India no competitive exam lir tamadada lir.
You say that, for example, the IIT is a competitive exam.
Asunuki ayadil pa ibaya tutok ba exam ga lir tamadada lir.
How is it fair that to take the exam, a Naga child has to deal with these roads while a child in another state does not?
Tangalima no India no ayati kangasasya asurbul lemang tasba itama lemang tiaya mali. Sakan naganungar iba lemang tiya nung cacar kadi itam tentok top sebaji kuta tesasaza.
How is a Naga child who does not have electricity in his house supposed to compete with another child who has electricity in his house?
Kasa naganungar asunwa shiluk takar tulur panuwa sushi lir kuta master asunwa man nisungdam malira sushi naganungar tunda nuwasa kuta tibla ulura lir.
How can a Naga child whose parents cannot go to a hospital compete with a child whose parents can easily go to a hospital?
Asunung naganungar tunda nuwasa nuwa shirlupo mala muziki tungtater senendoktater saga timbaga muziki amadong tapa ipat tsengdaji asunuge kuta sir aji menakse.
That is what the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra is. This road is injustice to the people of this town.
Anungji ita mama economy nuwasang asa social nuwasang political justice adama asanliniri iba yatra ya here.
And the idea of the yatra is to bring attention of the entire country to the people of Manipur, to the people of Nagaland, to the people of Assam, to the people who are not part of the development that is taking place.
Ibaya pai ibaya tra ibaya asuno kupa state nungsa ita mama tiano karishi kangsha tim di malir nano atama nano kita ula dokter trabangla nano atama mangwa lir ko tasina pa asir pi kupa tangu zitim iba nungji bo tukong sungtata chimbizu mejino baya gero.
2 or 3 people are controlling the entire business system in the country.
Asuno inyang imbong ajungwaji tangkuba yalner ibabaja salazi mejino baroler.
I want to ask the question, why none of India's leading companies is owned by a Naga?
Asuno tangar maji asuno naganungya ito mama company them karwa gider magider.
You have Mr. Adani, you have Mr. Ambani.
Asuno Adanyo Ambani ta naganungya iba maji kar atok to madok to
There are 500 of the biggest companies in India. Not one of them has a Naga leadership.
Indiano nuklang punguda si company tulu di balir saka iba nungji naganungya tasba tanada si katamali.
How can you say you're running a fair system?
Asuno kutasir iba matia nungji asuno gyasan dia tajung di ba pernah rutse.
So that is the aim of the yatra.
Anongji itam ama tangat asir inyak sumechino timla lia iba yadreya tanzagar.
And I also see here that there are people from Nagaland, there are also people from the rest of India. People from Bihar, people from UP.
아스르다기 바이 아스녹 나가농을 당마스 사가 인디아 농을 니성 아중화 일방들들.
And I am proud to say that the Naga people treat everybody with respect and affection.
아스 강아 블라비 럼바지 아스 나가농을 인디아 농을 지기 기본 가마에 당하는 발로더블.
So your tradition, your emphasis on equality, these are assets for the Indian nation, for India.
아스녹 나가농을 끝농 니송 아우지야 열리더바 가사다 아스녹이야 레빌럼 즈바바지 인디아 농을 수시아 진장 갈릴.
The rest of India should come and see the way people are treated in Nagaland.
땅아 인디아 농을 드미야 순수드미야 루아 나가농을 인더 볼 땅을 구마는 발로를 아지르방 농다 강아 종스.
Another thing I have noticed, that when there are Naga people standing in a line, there is no pushing and pulling.
바이 아스라지 시닥바 바야지 야시농이 시아루 나가농을 입어 구당 라인사 양로디에 라인 브락살.
Look, there's thousands of people here. No pushing, no pulling. Everybody is giving space to everybody else.
Yes. 아, 인디아 야 땅알리마 놓아서 볼까 봐 좀 스트레스 봐야. 상하스 놓기면 다좀다 강아블라베.
Meaning what? You respect each other.
그들지 가디 가금 스불리 다스바 일방들들.
You respect each other's space.
아스는 와자기 나공 노다갈릴 나공 노다갈릴 다스바 다시 아금 스와가 쓰들벌 달방들들.
And you respect each other's ideas.
아스 이바마지 가디가 시사즈자 아금 스와가 쓰들벌.
This is the type of India that we are trying to build.
이바마 나가농을 이메다 좀 이바마에 가사지 인디알리마 농아 아키를 아스 인약스머랑스.
So I thank you and your forefathers for showing us the way forward.
강하단 아스노 나가농을 강아블라라 아스바슨 지라불 우슬라부의 발기봉 아스 발기 농어든 보도바다 마는 동당 강하단 블라.
And it's an honor for me to speak to you here today.
아스라기 칼라미는 우달름 사다바야 바수시 마음과 둘로.
And I will never forget in my entire life the love and affection that you have shown me.
바다감농 그 땅아 나가농을 바 안나발로바야 마마츠 칼라미당 인약답스다 바야 아차 시스머.
I spoke about the injustice that the Prime Minister did to Manipur by not visiting Manipur.
바이 Prime Minister Indian Prime Minister Manipur 이다티는 말리농아 바우치마시 팀미냐 다스바 가시스머.
And I'd also like to speak about the Naga Accord that the Prime Minister had committed to 9 years ago.
아스 아노 Prime Minister 바이 나가농을 선수 임지 임종 아따마 쿠바이 그러면 이즈루다 이바즈루다 바자 감 도고다시노 개장비냐 쓰들.
I said I'm ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister did not go to Manipur. I'm equally ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister made a commitment to the people of Nagaland 9 years ago and has done nothing about it.
아스 아슬리니 라ಹು지 밤 인디아농을 Prime Minister 무디바자 인디아농을 선수가디 마니부농을 띵지 말리당 무드바 나가농을 남 선수하즈바 감 독고다시 줄루더벌 마가츠다 빠다마 인디아농을 가마 바야 아까빌르메.
If you don't have a solution, you should not lie and say you have a solution.
인약듯 말리농보 인약듯 다 너불 마시옥츠즈라.
You can say that we have to work towards a solution. We will work towards a solution. But you must not lie to the people of Nagaland.
민약듯 가서 농보 무랑당디 다스츠바다갈라가 디아즈 준비한 능포라 쇼츠바지 강하당 아이즈바이.
And so, I would like to tell you that we understand that your issues are very serious and there is a requirement for a solution.
아스 니야 아루가루가 나가농을 꾸바 미실 아지 강하당 팀 아스 이바농지 특별름 당즈리에 당하다들 아농지 paya thangnung ya no iba maji talir ta kanuji.
A solution cannot be brought without having trust of the people of Nagaland.
임종과지 아스누게 가닥 떠물롱람 뜻 말리다 신ong iba 임종지 마루스.
Without having a discussion with the people of Nagaland.
야마지 떠물롱람 뜻다 아스녹다 나가농어든 아루악 아직 그놈 무슨 비었다 신ong 아스녹남 팀라 마가즈듯.
So I am quite sad having to say that what the Prime Minister committed to 9 years ago is an empty promise.
니 강하당 사사빌름 바지 나가농을 우지 시다 Prime Minister 모디바이 디아즈 준비 감독고 다시 아슈츠바르와도 마 사사빌름즈.
And I also would like to tell you that we are committed to doing the hard work that is required to get a solution for you.
아스야마지 우누기 강하당 머랑아 쿠바 팀 아슬 쿠바 머랑아 냥바당아 이바 솔루션이야 퍼나루즈 다스바 당아 뜻바노 머랑아 에냥타게.
And I will also make another commitment to you that after the yatra is over, I will come and spend a few days in Nagaland with you.
야트레야 덤리당 알로와스노 아주르바 부즈나봉 나 가즈자다마 파 아루츠 아지 바로기 나스.
Talking to the people in more detail, talking to the youngsters and understanding what their aspirations and dreams are.
누부르든 아주르바 만다버 선사가 선바지 사 툴루디바 서바 장아지당 아스노 필름바 아달록스.
You are straightforward, decent, honest people.
아스노기 인당 나가당 아남스 밀리 준비를 아농지 이빠이며지 니 빠이 강하당 아치늘.
I'm also like you.
아슬파 나가노라 마이당아.
And I just want to tell you that you have a soldier in New Delhi called Rahul Gandhi.
Yes. 아스농 나가노라 드마 딱감더브리냐 사드마 나가노라 드마 칼리 다스바지 Sir Rahul Ji asano watama telinong tapil asano ki yamla.
If you need me to raise anything in Parliament, if you want me to put any of your issues on the table in Parliament House, I'm more than happy to do it.
Asano naganong michi Parliament 준비스사 난다가다 서방라 바이 마시마 방노 준비스바 물롱알레.
And the young people here, especially the young girls standing over there, I want to tell you that you should enter politics and give Nagaland a new vision for the future.
이따기 라누르담 아슬 달리사 아이르담 너누가 주고 알리마 뜨는 미치노 물롱다다 아이츠라 아슬 알리마 다종디바지 너누와 자가 버나우츠라.
Thank you very much.
나당 불러.
आपको राहुल गांधी की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस और उनकी रैली में जो विचार व्यक्त किए गए, देश के मुद्दे उठाए गए, धर्म पर साफ साफ राहुल गांधी ने कहा कि मैं धर्म को अपने दिल में रखता हूं, उसका चोला ओढ़कर दूसरे लोगों की तरह राजनीतिक फ़ायदा नहीं उठाता हूं। आपको खैर हमारा ये वीडियो कैसा लगा, आप इस पर अपनी टिप्पणी ज़रूर करें, मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी करें और आप ज़्यादा मेरी पत्रकारिता को पसंद करते हैं तो मुझे ज्वाइन भी करें और इस वीडियो को शेयर करें जिससे देश में राहुल गांधी की बात पहुंच सके। थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैं आरबी सिंह यादव।